Hello, everyone, and welcome back to PTI. I'm your host, Jake Morgenstein. This is Chris Verma. This is Sam Durham. And over on the end is Matthew Sadek. The topic we're going to be talking about today is what NBA player would you start your franchise with today? We're going to start with you, Sam.
I'm going to have to go with Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. He is a forward that can pretty much do it all inside the paint. He's an elite scorer. He can grab a lot of rebounds. And overall, I think he's a team player. He has 2 NBA MVPs and 1 Finals MVP before I think he's even hit his prime. If I want to start my franchise, I think he's a more marketable player than maybe Nikola Jokic potentially, so that brings in revenue to the front office as well. I'm just looking at this. If I can get Giannis to develop that mid-range jumper, I'm easily putting him in my top 10 all-time in the NBA list. He's only 27 years old, Jake.
I see why you would think that. Now, Matthew Sadek, who do you think would you start your franchise with?
I'm going to go with Nikola Jokic. Now, Sam, that's a great point. It's either Jokic or Giannis, in my opinion. But Nikola Jokic is a better shooter. Like you said, Giannis needs to develop his mid-range shot, and I believe that Jokic can shoot the ball way better. Jokic, a better playmaker. He gets his teammates involved. He just won an NBA championship. They both have won an NBA championship. They both have 1 Finals MVP. They both have 2 MVPs. So it is a very close race between the two. I don't know who you could choose. Other than them, that will be the top 2 to start your franchise with. Maybe Luka Doncic, but Nikola Jokic is also a very marketable player. He's from Europe, like Giannis, and I believe that he is the best player in the NBA currently, and he has not hit his prime yet either, and he's only going to get better from here on out.
Chris, you have a different take than these two. Who do you have?
So I like Giannis, and I like Jokic. But I feel like we got to go a little bit back in time. We got to get some of the young guys involved from here. So I'm not going to say Luka, not going to say Trae Young. I'm going to take Jason Tatum. All right, hear me out. I know there isn't an MVP. I know there isn't a Finals or a Finals MVP yet. But Jason Tatum still has not hit his prime at the age of 25 years old and has led his team to multiple conference finals, has led his team to the NBA Finals, and has put his team in position to win. Also, take out the fact that he's averaging about 30 a game. He's getting his rebounds. He's getting his assists. He's playing amazing for his team. And I know there's pieces around him, so that helps him go out and win.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stop right there. When Giannis was 25, he already had 2 MVPs and 1 Finals MVP. When Jokic was 25, he already had an MVP too. I'm just not seeing performance from Tatum, and he plays on a way better franchise than the Boston Celtics. I'm looking at this. The reason I'm picking Giannis over Jokic is because I think it's a way more durable player. He's way more athletic. I'm worried that if Jokic got a long-term injury, he wouldn't be motivated to come back. He would just ride his horses all day in Serbia. That's why he's not marketable right now. So looking at this from a realistic standpoint, I think that Giannis, he's more athletic, has more upside. I mean, just finishing, I would take Giannis more, honestly. And also, you have to forget, Nikola Jokic, he had Jamal Murray on his team in that NBA Finals. Giannis, when he was in the Finals, I'm going to be honest, Chris Middleton, kind of a no-show in that Finals, and Drew Holiday was not doing much either. I think Giannis pretty much did single-handedly carry that team to the Finals right there. He won 4 straight games against Devin Booker and Chris Paul.
Yeah, but if you take Nikola Jokic off of the Denver Nuggets, they are not even a top 10 team in the Western Conference.
The same with the
They
Bucks.
are probably, same thing with the Bucks. But Nikola Jokic should have won MVP. He deserved it. Joel Embiid should not have won it. Nikola Jokic really should have 3 MVPs right now. But besides that, back to Chris. I don't know how Jason Tatum could be up there. You have to win a championship. He has a better roster around him than Nikola Jokic, and he still hasn't even won a championship. I get it. He's 25. He still has a few more years to catch up and get into his prime, but I still am going to always take Nikola Jokic.
I'm gonna
over
put
Jason
my
Tatum.
take. I'm gonna put my take in here, and I say Luka Doncic. I think that all 3 of you guys have mentioned it. He put up 32 this season, even though he did miss out on the playoffs. I think that's bad front office job, putting 2 scorers with very little defenders and little playmakers besides Luka. Just Luka Doncic is one of the best players in the NBA currently. He's really young, and he could score the ball. He could pass. We've even seen behind-the-back passes looking like Magic Johnson from him. But, Chris, I know that you have a rebuttal for both of these two, so let's hear it.
Well, first of all, you're not going to fix Giannis's mid-range, by the way. That's just never happened.
You're not going to fix Tatum's turnover problem then.
All right, well, he's going to lead his team to an NBA Finals, and Giannis
An
not
NBA
going to
Finals,
Yeah, and what happened in
lose.
Game 6
So,
against
He'll
Philly?
lose.
What happened in Game 6 again?
What happened?
What happened in the closing minutes of the game? Did he play bad that game? Yes. But when it mattered
1
most,
for
he
13.
got the ball in the final 2 minutes of that game and made the shots he needed to and got his team the victory. And then he went on to score 50 points in Game 7 to take his team to the Eastern
What
Conference
happened in Game
Finals.
7 in the Eastern
Listen,
Conference
I'm looking at Luka here. He has the best teammate out of anyone. Kyrie Irving is the most talented second best player of all this. And the fact fact that he couldn't even make the play-in tournament. We're talking about just beating out the OKC Thunder and a Zion Williamson who plays 35 games, and I don't know what he's doing in his free time, but that's for another PTI show. I'm looking at this realistically. Giannis, I mean, I think he's just got it all. You can pick him or Jokic. I think Giannis is just the guy.
Man, I think that though, giving up Dorian Finney-Smith was a huge issue because they have no defense. But that's going to do it for a PTI. I'm Jake Morgenstein. This is Chris Verma. This is Sam Durham. And that is Matthew Sadek signing out. Bye-bye.